So I had just a couple minutes. I'm gonna run in and see if this thrift store has anything good or not good, or I don't know, but I thought I'd hurry and film just quickly. Puzzle friends, it is another day from me checking out some different Goodwill locations, and I did pick up a few puzzles. I decided to try a different format in this video. Let me know if you like it down in the comments below. Let's get started. I'm going to start with the smaller piece count puzzles that I was able to pick up in my thrift store shop. My first puzzle is an Ewu puzzle. It is a 64 piece puzzle by Stephanie Gragan. It is a 2019 puzzle. It's called Animal Party, and it's super cute. I love just the little animals, little critters. I love the candy on the table. I love everything about it. I have already done this puzzle. I enjoyed some puzzle chess time with my cousin. We'll try and insert some footage. I don't know if I have any film, but I know I have a photo of it done. It was a lot of fun. 64 pieces. Just if you really just want to play just a quick game of puzzle chess, fantastic option. Not difficult at all. I did pay $2.99 for it, and then I will insert either here or here the going price that I could find for it online, and I thought it would be fun to total up my savings at the end of this video. $2.99 for that one. Ewu puzzle, Animal Party. Very, very fun. All right, next up is Robin's Burger. It is a 60 piece, and it is called, I guess I should have looked this up before I started filming. Whoops. Okay, it is Caribbean Smile. It is a 2012 by Howard Robinson. This too was a fun one. We also did this one as a puzzle chess. It's only 60 pieces, and it was a lot of fun. So, and it did have all the pieces. I forgot to mention that before. The first one had all the pieces, and this one had all the pieces. Tons of fun. Did I say how much I bought it for? Oh dear. It's a new format. Bear with me. All right. I paid, this one was from the more expensive Goodwill, so this was a 60 piece, and I paid $3.99 for it. I will also insert somewhere, however, the price that I found it for sale online, so we can total up and see my savings at the end of the video. Next up is another Robin's Burger. It's going to be another 60 piece. It was so much fun. I'm so thankful that I grabbed these. I'm so happy that I grabbed these because these make amazing quick puzzle chess puzzles, and that is indeed how we figured out that it did have all the pieces. There were some questions in the beginning. I will try and insert a photo of the finished puzzle. Had a lot of fun doing this one with my cousin. This one is called Jungle Prince. Interesting enough, this one is from 2005 by Lori Anzalone. I really struggled to find this one online to get a price for you. I don't know, when I look it up, there's a different one that's very similar that comes up, but this particular one was difficult to find. So I will insert the screenshot of what I did find and for how much. However, this one was not an easy one to find online. I don't know if it's because it's from 2005 and it's getting a little bit older. I'm not sure, but it is a 60 piece. And I did pay $2.99 for it. It was bright, it was colorful, and it made for a really fun puzzle chess round. Next up is a very small piece count, but it was another Robin's Burger, and I couldn't pass it up because it is bluey. This is a 35 piece bluey Robin's Burger puzzle called Family Time. I had some little ones that I know helped me out, and they made sure that it did have all the pieces, which is always a pleasant surprise. And I did find this one online. It wasn't too difficult to find. There was some different types of pricing, so I screenshot the one that I felt like was the most available pricing. And I did pay only $1.99 for this one, and I think that was an excellent buy. So I did have to pick up, I've always wanted to try the puzzle moments from Robin's Burger, and this one happened to be available. It was $3.99, and this is the 200 piece count puzzle moments. Where's the name? I think it's just called Alpaca. Yes, so it is just called Alpaca, and it is a photo by, it just says Linda Photo Art. I don't know if alpacas have hair or fur. I think it's hair. It was a little bit difficult, but thankfully just in 200 pieces, me and my cousin were able to knock this out. I'll insert a photo. It was a lot of fun. We did not puzzle chess it. We just enjoyed doing it. I was able to find this one online, so I will also insert the pricing that I was able to find it for online if you wanted to purchase it. But I did find it for $3.99. It was fun. I would recommend the little puzzle moment ones. I liked it. Continuing on with Robin's Burger, I found this little beauty. Now, I wasn't paying close attention to the pricing, and I just assumed it was the pricing of the other puzzles I grabbed. I was wrong. It was a little more expensive than I would have liked to pay for it. However, it was $7.99. I still think that is a good price for it. It being a good 500. It's got all the cute little dogs, and it is called Hello Doggy. Yeah, Hello Doggy, and it is by Jody Wright. I thought it was a really colorful, fun one. I think it would be a little difficult in a 1,000 piece, but I think it's be a lot of fun in a 500 piece. So I did pick this one up for $7.99. Like I said, a little bit more than I wanted to pay for it. I was able to find it online, so I'll insert that and let you know as the calculator keeps going on how much I've saved on all these wonderful puzzles. I have not done it yet, so I cannot tell you if it has all the pieces, but I think it was an excellent find. Again, called Hello Doggy by Jody Wright. I thought it was a good one. All right, we are moving right along. I don't know if I'm going to total halfway. Like how much I've saved and how much it would be for the puzzles, or if I'll wait to the end. So I'll put this in here just in case. Moving right along, continuing my thrift store haul. I was very excited to find this one because my husband and I had been looking for one in a store and were willing to pay full price for it, but we decided to wait. We wanted to do a map of Montana puzzle so that we could hang it on the wall. This thrift store actually happened to have the exact puzzle, so I was very excited. I paid $3.99 for the puzzle, and I have not tried this brand. Explorer Maps is the brand. Looking for an artist. It just says Explorer Maps, so I don't know if there's a particular artist for this puzzle. However, it is a state map of Montana. 1,000 piece. Very excited to find it. I paid $3.99 for it. I'll put, when I found it full price on the screen so that you can see the difference. I think it's going to be difficult. However, once we get it done, I think this is definitely one that we're going to keep together and either tape or glue and hang on the wall to display. So very, very fun one. Very excited to find. I have not done this brand yet. It is a Haya puzzle. I fell in love with the monster. I love Monsters Inc. and it reminded me of that, and it's called Zozoville and it's called Selfie, and it is a 2019 by Matteo Deneen. For so many reasons, I'm very excited. I'm very excited because I've never tried this brand of puzzle, and I'm very excited because, oh my gosh, is that not adorable? Oh, so fun. We all like our own things, right? Okay. So I paid $3.99 for this particular puzzle. It does say $22.99 on the back. I will insert what I have found online as well for pricing. There is a full series of them, and I know I've looked in the past at a different one, but I'm sure hoping this one has all the pieces because I am very, very excited to do it. And that is going to be the Haya, I'm not sure, puzzle called Selfie. I was so excited to find it. So I was really excited to find these as well because I have not tried this particular run. I have tried something from this brand, but I have not tried the Peace Relax. And these were brand new in the package. This one's called a Showpiece Canvas, and as far as I can tell, it looks kind of more like a poster so that you could hang it up on the wall. This one's called a retro poster called Hunting Rifle. It's got the bald eagle. I don't know. It was brand new. I do apologize for the glare. Brand new in the package. I am really excited to try Peace Relax. I got this one for $3.99. I will insert what it is going for online if you wanted to grab it for yourself. I just knew anything under $10 was going to be a great price on these, and I am actually really excited to give Peace Relax a try. I have heard of them. I just haven't had a chance to try them. Very excited for that. Again, $3.99, and we are moving right along in the savings of this puzzle haul. Also, I found in the same Peace Relax category, this other Peace Relax. It was brand new in the package. This one is called Born to be Wild. It is part of the retro poster collection as the first one was. I think I'm even more excited about this one. We like motorcycles. This one is going to be, I paid $3.99 for it as well. I don't know, I just, like I said, I'm excited to try Peace Relax. I'm excited to just kind of see what it's all about. I've heard a lot about it. The fact that I got these brand new for $3.99 versus, as I insert whatever it is that I found online, I'm super excited, and I think I did a great job in picking this one up. We'll definitely do a review on Peace Relax when I decide to do these and have time to do these. If you've done a Peace Relax, let me know down below because I'm very interested in them. Excellent find, I think. Now the last puzzle in this thrift haul, however, I have a bonus puzzle that I did get at a thrift store when I was buying something else. But the last puzzle I grabbed at these locations is just a Heartland Masterpieces 550 piece. It was too classic. I couldn't say no. It had to come home with me. This one is one of the Bonnie White collections. It's just, I love that Americana. There's just something to my childhood there. It's called Oceanside Trolley, and it just needed to come home. It was only a 550 piece. Yeah, so it was at the more expensive Goodwill, and so I did pay $3.99 for it, which I think is a little high. However, I do believe I found it online, so I can insert here how much I found it for going online. Saved a little bit from the $3.99 that I spent. However, there's always the gamble of whether or not it has all the pieces, but sometimes it's kind of part of the adventure, I feel. A Heartland collection from Masterpieces called Oceanside Trolley. And last but not least, I stopped at the thrift store for something else, and of course I had to peek at the puzzles. I did find one that had to come home with me. It is one of my favorite puzzle illustrators, and it is a Jan Van Hastern, and it happens to be a 300 piece. I have not seen a 300 piece. Yes. In the illustration of the cartoony that he does or she does. Oh no, I don't know. I should look that up. The detail that they do is the illustration I absolutely appreciate and love. And whenever I see one, I do try to pick them up. I think they're fabulous, and a 300 piece was just right up my alley. The puzzle was only $1. So of course it had to come home with me. So I'm calling this the bonus thrifting puzzle. Not a lot to say except very excited for it and excited to do it. Yeah, for a whole $1. Can't pass that up. Thank you. Thank you for coming along with me on this thrifted puzzle haul. Let me know what you think about the pricing, and the end of the video here is now, drumroll please, these are how much I spent. On one side I will have the total for the thrifted, and the other side I will have the total for if I was to buy all these puzzles full price right now. And wow, what a savings. Thank you so much for coming along with me in this puzzle journey today. Have a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you're at, puzzle friends. And I will see you in the next one. And it's sideways. Great. Hair on here. This one's called Ocean. This one is called Ocean. Oh, really?